Welcome back, YouTube fam. We are back with another week of Married at First Sight. This is season 12. This is episode 3. If you watched it, you already know it's a lot. So we're gonna get into it because you already know it's a lot. But once again, right. Once again, I'm Blythe.
And I'm Brandon. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get post notifications so you know whenever we drop new content. Give us a like. That'll let YouTube know you're enjoying our content. They'll push it out to more people. More people they push it out to, the more people will comment on our videos. Okay, so hop in the comments. Let us know what you thought about this episode, because there's a lot to talk about. We got a lot to get into, and I gotta know what you guys think about this episode. Okay, so hop in the comments, let us know. Other than that, we've got our wine, we've got our Cheez-Its. I hope you have yours too. We're gonna go ahead and get started right now.
All right, so on to Vincent and Rihanna, who I love. I think they are so sweet. I think they off to a good start, a great connection. They had a good evening, didn't they? They relaxed, they chilled, had breakfast. They talked with both their families. I thought it was good. What did you think? Both families, I thought it was good interaction.
Yeah, the conversations with both families went good.
What's positive? I think they're good.
Yeah,
they're good.
It was good.
So they talked a little bit and they got ready. They flew on the honeymoon. The sad thing was, the first night they get there in Vegas on their honeymoon, Vincent gets a call about his grandma being in the hospital having a heart attack. That's hard.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That was sad.
But she handled it well.
Absolutely.
You know, she didn't go into a hissy fit. And,
no.
We're in Vegas. I wanted to have a good time. This is such a bummer. She went over there. She sat on his lap. She let him know she's fully supportive of whatever he feels like he needs to do.
Absolutely.
And I mean, look, you can't get no more kudos points than that. That. As a man, when you hit with something like that, and we don't like to be vulnerable, but when you're caught in a vulnerable position and your wife doesn't make you feel like less of a man for it, and she supports you, that's what we want. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it was good. Because they're just meeting, they're just getting to know each other. It's still new, but she's, stepped in and really gave him that support and that comfort, and that's really what he needed. That was great. I don't know. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I think they're gonna be all right. I think they're gonna be good.
I'm sure they'll have challenges that will come over the course of the season, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that they're gonna be like a Woody and Amani. I am. I hope that they don't really have any challenges and everything is good with them.
That's true. Yeah, I think. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. So then next we have Clara and Ryan. Oh boy. They had good interaction. Met with both of their families. I think it was good. I still don't know about them. I'm not trying to call it, but I just still don't know. A couple of red flags. She was a lot in the room with all that stuff. I'm like, girl, you don't get this stuff in that bag. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, ready to go. It's time to go. Ryan was like, okay, we gotta go. I can see she had her moments with a lot going on. But I think she was sweet for a person. The only red flag I see is Ryan's family with the church stuff. I'm like,
yeah. I think they said that his parents are ministers.
Yes.
So,
we know how that is.
Yeah, and it seems like she had one of those experiences where, the parents were really kind of overbearing with the religion, and she said she went to a summer
Bible college. No, she went to Bible college.
Oh, she went to Bible college.
Yes.
Probably not necessarily her choice. Sometimes that happens a lot. I went to Oral Roberts University, and there were a lot of people there that did not have a choice. Their parents are like, if you're going to college and I'm paying for it, then this is where you're going. Okay.
So you saw them act out too, huh?
And they acted
a fool.
Acted a goddamn fool.
Yeah.
So sounds like that's what happened with her. She got burnt out, and now she's just not with it at all, which is unfortunate.
I know.
But so it seems like that might be an issue. I can't really get a reading on how important it is to Ryan. His parents, obviously, it's important. To Ryan, I'm not sure.
Yeah, not sure if it's a deal breaker or anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
What I'll say about Ryan is I think he's a sweet guy, successful, be a great husband. I think, and this comes with time and maturity, he's still kind of in that please the parent mode a little bit maybe.
I think.
And like you said, it may not be too much of a deal with him, but the parents, and so he's gonna, you evolve off of that as you get older.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I think. I don't think it's that important to him, but I think what he would kind of like to see from her is kind of like just tap dance a little bit, to put on the song and dance a little bit early on, at least for my parents, and you know what I mean, like not to extreme, like like I love the Lord, like, but just sure, yep. Spirituality is important, you know what I mean? Like, just say the right things.
It's not her though, so she got to be her though, right?
Yeah. Well.
And he got to let that go too. You got to live your life, not your parents' life.
Yeah, I mean, if it's important to him,
yeah,
then yes. Yeah. But if it's not really important to him, then
be real.
Yeah.
Be real.
You're right.
But again, that's minimal. You can figure that out. I don't think that's a deal. I don't think that's no deal breaker.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's anything that would.
I
don't think that's anything that would break.
I think you'll work through it. You have to figure it out and work through it. Then we got Jacob and Haley. I like Jacob. He is funny to me.
Yeah, Jacob's cool, man. Jacob's cool, he started to show more and more personality this episode, and
definitely loves the 80s.
Definitely loves the 80s.
Oh, and steak. Well, y'all could be friends. You love steak.
Oh my goodness. I just need to just start working out more. Maybe if I work out more, then I can
eggs too, Lord.
Those are like 2 top 5 foods. Yeah. Steak and eggs are both in my top 5. Absolutely. So if I could just eat a diet of nothing but steak and eggs, like that is a dream. I need to hit them up. Hey, what's your workout regimen?
Right.
But I don't know, because he said something about his stomach was messed up and he got
he said he's going through, he's working out some tests on that.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the steak and eggs, Jake.
Yeah. Well, Haley's family said that Haley can make a mean steak. They said she can share up a mean steak. So,
yeah, that's good.
But anyways, they kind of, just kind of getting to know each other. Again, they both met with the families, and I thought it was cool. I mean, Jacob, he loves his house and the renovations, which I think is cool. But I guess maybe once he get him over to the house, he'll stop talking about it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell he's passionate about the things that he's passionate about, and when he gets to talking about those things, he can go. So,
yes.
But yeah, no, I think there's definitely potential.
I do too.
I think she started off like really kind of awkward. But it was probably just a lot for her, and she was probably more focused on, the marriage and her friends and her family at first, and then like once that all went away, she was like, I'm stuck with this guy, and I have to get to know him. So I think she's slowly starting to warm up to him and calm down. Yeah. And I kind of think, I think he might be good for her, and vice versa.
That's true. That is true. His parents, they say he was pretty much a good guy all his life. Just seemed like a good guy, whatever. But I think, like you said, she's definitely kind of loosening up or whatever. They kind of getting to know each other little by little. Just taking their time, which you should do, really. Mm-hmm. You should just take your time with this experience. And I agree with you. They could be good for each other. Just take something from each other and they can work out.
I think he's kind of that nerdy, quirky guy that she probably wouldn't normally go for, but probably she probably goes for a certain type, and that type does not work.
Turn out right. Obviously.
Exactly. So she's probably initially like, this isn't normally what I go for, but I think over the course of the season she's gonna realize, maybe I should have been checking for these kind of guys.
Yeah. He's all right.
He's a good guy. So
I'm not sure, but I have a lot of hope for them. I really do hope that they work it out. I really do.
Yeah.
So, like you said, I see good potential there. And so, I think it'll be good. All right. So this is another favorite of mine. The last couple, Eric and Virginia.
In honor of Virginia, I think it's only right.
Girl, this for you, Virginia. So, They are vibing. The physical is there. They're attracted. They don't have no problem. They are vibing. I think they having to maybe hold that a little and chill a little. I think they making themselves probably have to, okay, take it easy. Or Eric probably with Virginia saying, take it easy.
Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
Because when they got to the hotel, like she was looking for something to drink, trying to find something to drink, trying to get, and he was just like, let's maybe pop a little champagne, and that's it.
That's probably what she needs.
And that's good because you know what he could have did? Oh yeah, get wasted. And then she probably would have gave him some sloppy, physical intimacy.
He's a good guy.
And,
I like him.
You know what I mean? And sure, yeah, he could have taken advantage of it. Clearly he's attracted to her, but like that's not, and he's old enough, he's mature enough to understand that's not what you want.
That's why I think, actually, I think it could be a good balance. I really see that. They had a good time talking with their families and meeting with their families. Now, before they met with their families, he broke it about he was married beforehand. I was like, okay, Eric. I mean, it's been 3 years. I think he's good. He's mature. He explained it. The military thing, like.
Yeah, and, a civilian or somebody who's not really all that familiar with military life is not really going to understand, but like in the military, we have what's called military marriages.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I mean? In the military, you get certain benefits and privileges when you're married that you don't get when you're single. Yep. So a lot of times, young soldiers the barracks in the military aren't always the best. Not always the best living conditions. So, you know what I mean? A lot of times young soldiers will have, girlfriends, or even sometimes it's not even girlfriends, I'm being honest. They'll just have an agreement and they'll get married so that they can get out of the barracks so that they can get some of those benefits and things like that, extra pay.
Yep.
So, with that said, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like it was one of those military marriages. Absolutely. They didn't even go to the Justice of Peace, they just signed the documentation. Yeah. So, and that was 3 years ago.
Exactly. I just liked it though. He was honest and upfront. Like,
he was.
You just tell I like that about him. So I feel like it's cool. I feel like they're good. So they met with the family, and again, he did bring it up with her family. Because he's just an upfront, honest guy. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
But they were cool. They were good. They were like, we've been through. We understand. And and his dad said the same thing we said about the time. He's like, that's been years ago. So if it was recent, I'd be concerned. It's been years, so it's good. And they talked, and I feel like it was good. I feel like it really was good. You could tell her dad, you could tell he was guarded, but you could tell he kind of let that guard down.
He saw that Eric was mature and probably what his daughter needs. Yeah.
So then Virginia met with his family. They had a good time. You can tell Virginia, she's just young and fun. Now the mama, she already going in talking about the grandkids. I'm like, Mama, Lord, give them some time. I know you want some grandkids, but give them some time.
Yeah, that's something that could possibly be an issue. Because she doesn't. I'm kind of getting the vibe that she maybe was kind of like leaning towards not having kids, to be honest.
She's still young, trying to figure
she's young. I think, like I said, I think Eric could be good for her. I think that, she's gradually going to peel back off of some of the going out and stuff like that. And as she, develops actual feelings for Eric and kind of like gets into the groove of the married life.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that it might be a situation where she'd be like, okay, I want to have kids with him.
Yes, that is true. And he, you remember they did talk about that, remember, after the fact, and he said, well, he said, I do want that too, but he didn't press her like next week, we gotta do it. He didn't do that, but he did say, yes, I want that too. And she's like, well, talk about how she liked to go out and everything like that. And he's like, cool, we had to meet each other in the middle because you did sign up. Exactly. You did sign up to get married.
I had to pound my chest on that one. Hey,
yes.
I have my concerns about them, and I still do, because I don't know how Virginia's going to act, but he is the right guy that she needs. Because that, you could not have put that any better. Like,
he's a good guy.
He didn't get over, aggressive with it. Yeah. Like, no, you're not stop all that partying. Like, no, you're married now. I'm like, no. He said, hey, I know you like to party, maybe a little bit more than I do, but you did sign up to be married.
Exactly.
So, and that's facts. Like, you know what I mean? If you love partying, if you love drinking, and you love going out, then you should stay single.
Oh.
So if you want to be married, it's a different lifestyle. Doesn't mean you have to completely, like, you can't have any more fun.
Exactly.
But you do have to make some changes in your life if you're talking about being married. So we're gonna have to meet in the middle. You could not put that any better than you could.
I think he's a good guy. I think he wants to do right. And she's in a good position. As long as she do right. She's got a good one. So she just she gonna have to do right.
That's my concern.
Yeah.
That's the
And
concern.
then the only other concern, remember, was the pilot lifestyle. Remember his mom, she's been through it, so she explained it. You know, he'd be gone sometimes, and you have to deal with it. Now initially, and like I thought, seemed like she gonna be cool. Remember, she's like, well, I kind of do like my time. I'm good. Now the only thing was, and the mama had a good point. When you come to raising a family, having kids, I could see where that could be challenging a little bit, because sometimes you do need a break from the babies, and you're like, where they at? So
we'll see. They have a chance, more of a chance than I thought initially, but
I agree.
I still have healthy concerns about them.
Yeah, I think there's still good potential. Like you said, some concerns, but something they can work through. We know they can work through it. Hopefully it shouldn't be deal breakers, but but anyways, they got to the honeymoon, like you said, just relaxed, and he had to calm her down. She was ready, oh no, let's get lit. He's like, hold on, let's calm down. But I understand where she come from. You are in Vegas, like, have a little fun, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But he's the good balance. He's the good balance to, keep her chill.
True.
But I think they're gonna be good. Like you said, they definitely got the attraction. They don't have no problems there.
Right.
So I think they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
We'll see.
Can't call it too soon.
Yeah. I'm not gonna call it too soon with them.
Yeah. We'll see. But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. So y'all, that's the end of part 2. We had to split it up for y'all, because y'all know there was a lot going on with your boy Chris. Yeah. But that's it. And we'll be here every week. We'll be back again next week.
If you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button. Alright, hit the bell so you get post notifications so you know whenever we drop new content. Give us a like and hop in the comments. Let us know what you think about these couples. Alright, let us know what's your rankings. Alright, what's your rankings for the couples? We might go back to doing the power rankings. I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but let us know what your rankings are for the couples right now in the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
That's right.